English for Tour Leaders Overseas. Part 2. In the Airplane. Instructions. Step 1. Read. Step 2. Listen. Step 3. Translate underlined words into Japanese and write a sentence for each word or phrase. Page 4. In the Airplane. Section 1. Tour Guide Basic Duties. The passengers will be under the control of the captain and the cabin crew. Therefore, it is not necessary for the tour leader to translate in-flight announcements. When the work below is complete, get some rest so you can prepare for the arrival. Number 1. Make sure all tour group members are on board. Number 2. Make sure the entry forms and the custom declaration forms of your tour group members are filled out correctly. Number 3. Please refer to the member list to remember the names and faces of your tour group. There is personal information on the member list, so make sure to keep it safe. Page 5. In the Airplane. Section 2. Takeoff Announcements. Here we will introduce a sample based on in-flight aircraft announcement. The contents of in-flight announcements are almost the same across all airlines. Mostly, announcements are for passenger safety, baggage storage, handling of electronic devices, instructions regarding seatbelts, life jackets, escape exits in case of emergencies, oxygen masks, etc. We will go over these in detail. Page 5. Announcement number 1. Safety Procedures. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of United Airlines and our Star Alliance partners, we would like to welcome you on board United Flight 838 to San Francisco. My name is Helen Elliott, and I am your purser today. It is a pleasure to have you flying with us. Before departure, we would like to review a few safety items. Please make sure that all your carry-on items are properly put away in the overhead compartments or under the seat in front of you, making sure all aisles and exits are clear. Purser. A flight purser completes detailed reports and verifies all safety procedures are followed. Page 5. Words and phrases. On behalf of. To represent someone. To speak for someone or a company. Star Alliance. World's largest global airline alliance. Review a few safety items, or review a few safety rules. Review means to go over, to examine, or to address. To go over a few safety items. Please make sure that. Make sure means to make certain, to confirm. Carry-on items. A bag or suitcase taken on to an aircraft. Of small size. Are properly put away. Put away means put in. Properly means correctly or done right. All aisles and exits are clear. Clear means free of items or clean. Page 6. Announcements. Safety procedures number 2. Please place detachable luggage carts as well as heavy items under the seat in front of you. All items in the overhead compartment should lie as flat as possible. Avoid stacking articles or placing items in front of each other on the edge of the bin. Remember, items may shift during the flight, so please ensure that they are securely stowed. If you are having any problems with your carry-on items, please ask a flight attendant for assistance. To avoid means to prevent from happening. Shift means to move around. Ensure means to make sure. Stowed means to put away, past tense. Articles means items or objects. Page 6. Announcement. Safety Procedures 3. Portable electronic devices such as CD players, calculators, and laptop computers should now be turned off and properly stowed and remain off until 10 minutes after takeoff. Radios and remote control devices may not be used on board at any time. May not. This indicates a rule. You may not smoke on board. On board. That means on the plane. Page 7. Announcement number 2. Final preparation. Ladies and gentlemen, we are making final preparations for an on-time departure, and we'll be leaving in a few minutes. Before we can move from the gate, all passengers must be in their seats with their seat belts fastened and tray tables put away. So, we ask those of you still standing to take your seats now and fasten your seatbelts. English for airline staff. Number 1. Read the vocabulary. Number 2. Listen and repeat. Number 3. Use in a sentence. Excess baggage. Heavier, more bags than you are allowed. You can either pay for your excess baggage or leave one of your bags behind. First class. More expensive seating with better services. When you sit in first class, you get a better meal to eat. Gate. Where passengers go to wait to board the plane. Gate 3B is down the hall and to your right. Headset. Earphones or headphones. Device that allows people to listen to music or a movie. We will be coming around to hand out headsets after takeoff. International. Worldwide. For international departures, please go up one level. English for airline staff. Number 1. Read the vocabulary. Number 2. Listen and repeat. Number 3. Use in a sentence. Number 1. Motion sickness. A bad feeling in the stomach that passengers get during a rough ride. There is a paper bag in front of you in case you experience motion sickness. Number 2. Overbooked. More passengers than available seats. The flight is overbooked. 4 of our passengers will have to wait for the next flight. Number 3. Pilot. The person who drives the plane. The pilot is circling over the airport until it is safe to land. Number 4. Refreshments. Drinks and snacks. It's a short flight, so we will be serving refreshments but not a meal. Number 5. Turbulence. Rough flight often caused by bad weather. This turbulence should only last a few minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board Flight 4B7 with service from Hong Kong to San Francisco. We are currently third in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in approximately 7 minutes' time. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelts at this time and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Smoking is prohibited for the duration of the flight. Thank you for choosing Mountain Airlines. Enjoy your flight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board Flight 4B7 with service from Hong Kong to San Francisco. We are currently third in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in approximately 7 minutes' time. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelts at this time and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Smoking is prohibited for the duration of the flight. Thank you for choosing Mountain Airlines. Enjoy your flight.
Airline Announcements. Listen to the dialogue, then fill in the blanks. Pre-flight announcement. Important questions and phrases at check-in. Practice these questions and phrases. Listen and repeat. Do you have your passport with you? How many bags are you checking in? Will you be bringing a carry-on bag? Please be at the gate 30 minutes before your scheduled flight. Your flight has been delayed by 1 hour. Did you pack your bags yourself? Enjoy your flight. This is the end of the lesson. Thank you. Assignment and homework. Number 1. Read up to page 7 in your textbook. Number 2. Practice the announcements we went over out loud. You should be able to recite the announcements clearly. Number 3. Create sentences using the underlined words and phrases in this presentation. Number 4. Using the vocabulary words on slides 10 and 11, create 10 new sentences. Number 5. Listen to the dialogue, then fill in the blanks on slide 12. Number 6. Practice saying the questions and phrases on slide 13.